You never stop.
And that's about what I felt like whenever I started playing Duke Nukem Forever. What up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to Death Wish Studios. That little intro there was to show you guys that Duke Nukem Forever had me in a huge hype, which it did. I'm a huge Duke Nukem fan, and I felt like I got punched in the face whenever I started playing this game. Now, don't get me wrong, the game is okay. It's not a first-person shooter genre changer, but at the same time, I was expecting a little bit more than what I got. I still play the original Duke Nukem, and I still think it's a little bit better than Duke Nukem Forever. The reason for it is because Duke Nukem 3D stays true to the roots in the sense that it changed gaming forever. In a sense, we played it to have fun and to kill pig cops. Really, Duke Nukem Forever, it's kind of like I feel like I'm playing different games molded into one. There's some scenes that I feel like I'm playing Half-Life. There's other scenes that I feel like I'm playing Fear. There's other scenes that I feel like I'm playing Halo. And it's just all a mixture of games, and Duke Nukem, the only thing original about him is him saying his Duke Nukem sayings. Now here is the infamous part about the little race car that really does not fit with the game at all. I don't think it does. But I guess it's just there for pure entertainment value. That's all this game is about. There is no story, there is no nothing, just straight entertainment value.
Clear. Testing, but clear. Getting to the drop.
Now, Duke Nukem Forever has its moments, but it's nothing that we haven't seen before. Right here, we've seen Duke Nukem make fun of Halo, we've seen it make fun of Half-Life, things like that, but it's still biting off of those games. Platforming puzzles, Valve puzzles, pretty much jigsaw puzzles is what it boils down to, but it's things that we have seen before. For example, right here, this is a platforming puzzle. What you have to do is that lady is in the middle of this electricity pool, and you have to try to get to the circuit breaker to turn it off. That way she can open the door for you, since you're miniature. Now, gameplay-wise, I've seen that this game has things called execute. You down an enemy and you can execute them, i.e. Gears of War style. But, example, Gears of War, you have a different gun, you execute them in a different way. Here, you only have two types of executes. Uppercut and kick to the face. Yes, those are Duke Nukem actions. However, they should have added more to it instead of just those two. For example, Duke Nukem says, eat shit and die. That would be a great way to execute somebody. Make them eat some piece of crap and then shoot them in the face. That would be things that I would have changed about this game. Again, here is platforming. We've seen it at its finest. Nothing original about Duke Nukem right here. Another thing that you could have done is use the environment in order to execute your enemies or kill your enemies. The only way you can do it is guns blazing or by punching them or kicking them in the face. That's it. Or melee attack as well. Duke Nukem Forever had great potential. This game it still is awesome. But the reason that it's not the scoring and everyone's being criticized for it is because we waited 10 years for something that we've already seen.
Damn, desert road, no gas, and no chicks.
Now this is an area that I thought Duke Nukem was going to be outstanding in. Once I heard that it was coming out for PS3 and Xbox 360 and the consoles instead of PC only, I was a little bit disappointed. Nothing against Xbox or PS3 users or owners, but it's just that this game originated from PC. What I think the developers should have done was create a game specifically for PC and dedicated it. For example, DirectX 11, even DirectX 10 would have been awesome on this game. But the physics, it's nothing that we've seen that hasn't been done before. And as you can see here, graphics aren't that great. They're just, again, a game that's outdated, and it took 10 years for us to wait to see something that we've already seen. Now here is a good example of what Duke Nukem has come from. Here's the original Duke Nukem. Here's what the original Duke Nukem looked like. Again, this is inside the game. This is Duke Nukem 2 as well, right here. Let's see. We're gonna go show you was a picture of Duke Nukem. Right over there in the corner, there's a Duke Nukem 2. I think there's an expansion pack to it. That's the beginning of Duke Nukem 3D. And we remember the infamous Devastator right there. Also, we remember the Pig Cop, which is right here. Those are the old school graphics. And finally, the one-eyed freak that we fight. Duke Nukem Forever could have been a great game. It had the biggest potential, and I understand it had the biggest hype as well. 10 years in the waiting to see this game, and it gets here, and it's disappointing. Personally, if I were to change anything, I would make it a PC-only game, dedicated to DirectX 10, DirectX 11, possibly, and fine-tune it. This game feels like it was made in a rush, and it was just released just because a lot of people were saying, hey, where's Duke Nukem, where's Duke Nukem, where's Duke Nukem? My verdict for this game, if you can find a used copy, get it. If you can live without Duke Nukem, you're not missing much by not picking up this game. Again, this game is awesome in certain points, but personally, I was disappointed for all the hype and 10 years that we waited for to see something that we've already seen done time and time again. Alright guys, well I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe to my channel. This is Deathwish signing out. Peace.